Yeah, this be here too big. I'm gonna have to get it taken in, son.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
The city eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage and fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fans taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turned his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember, I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence,
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in the yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yana. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Yeah. Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commanding General Yohana, and we're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. I'm Priest and Officer 1000 Kawan. This is joined by Priest and Officer 1000 Yesod. Shalom, Yahweh Shema. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. We're going to go ahead and get started, picking up where we left off last week. We are in the book of Genesis, picking up Genesis chapter 16 and 11. First, we're going to start off with the prayers. With that, I say a majim, which means to stand. Sorry.
La Yasha'Allah,
La Yasha'Allah,
which means to Israel.
Sorry. All right. Upon Hakodam, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to do the prayers, both in Hebrew and in English. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Daba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Kasalak Noah. Kabawat Yanawa. Wala'a. Tabiya'ayanawa. When say one. A ball. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. La'aywalamyam. Aman.
In the English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy
will be done.
In earth.
As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us.
Our debts.
As we forgive.
Our debtors.
And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak. or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathan Lanawa.
Hakak.
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 Laura Pa'a.
Laura Pa'a.
Call Maka'ala.
Call Maka'ala.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha Matazarayim.
Ha Matazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahapoyam.
Lahapoyam.
Hamak. Salaki. Hamakyam.
Hamakyam.
Hakak.
Hakak.
I'll recall what?
I recall what?
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagarshan.
Lagarshan.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you. So be it. Song, Salaki. Bless Israel. In the Hebrew and then in the English. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala.
Wa Yasha'ala.
Waha.
Waha.
Bayat.
Bayat.
Saparia.
Saparia.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English. Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharyam.
Al-Haharyam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Azariah.
Isaiah.
Azariah.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatan.
Al-Yatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Anala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ayakaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Rayarak.
Below Yalak.
Below Yalak.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makorad.
Makorad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Aknapashka.
Adnapaska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Azak.
Wabawa'atka.
Wabawa'ak.
Ma'aith.
Ma'ait.
Wa'aid I will love.
I will love. In the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the
From
hills.
which cometh my help.
From which cometh my
My
help.
help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the
Which
Lord,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot
He will not suffer thy foot
to be moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber
shall neither slumber
nor sleep.
nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Dakarash,
Wa Al-Tashakwat,
wa Al-Dashakwat,
Al Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabyaka,
Awayabyuka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'at,
Ra'at,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Amaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'itazawa,
Ya'atasawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wankakadam,
Magawa, Slake, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al-Yakar, Barya, Yakarawa, Ahaya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimala, Palasha, Anyashabya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, I'm Hayawa, Zarawat, Labanya, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasam, Sara'ah, Kayabyan, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nada, Ya, Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakazaba, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Call Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarawa, Salaki. Nayarasha, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Daba Ira, Wa Kalahaba, Dalahat, Hariam, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Irika, Wabasa, Wapatka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayapa Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Yawa, Wayabahoa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, I'll call her Arataza. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemy make a tumult. And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted. Against thy hidden one. They have said, Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. And the Hagarene. Gabal. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assure also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kissar. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeid. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Zamunda. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble.
As the stubble.
Before the wind.
Before the wind.
As the fire.
As the fire.
Burning the wood.
Burning the wood.
And as the flame.
And as the flame.
Setting the mountains on fire.
Setting the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Maka Ya
Wa Maka Ya
Wa Allah Hayam.
Wa Allah Hayam.
Mataza Bayah.
Mataza Bayah.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Ha Allah Wapyum.
Ha Allah Wapyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Ha Kayal Yalamyum.
Ha Kayal Yalamyum.
Wa Ha Akwakyum.
Wa Ha Akwakyum.
Yahweh Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabia, you may be seated. Priest. All right, let's clap it up, clap it up. Let's get this class started, man. Again, we're going to go from the book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 11. I'm going to share the screen as well for those of you that's on YouTube or Facebook. You'll be able to follow along as well. We'll do both Hebrew and in the English. Just a moment to get it up here. Pulled up. All right, there we go. Y'all can put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see it. Baba Kashah. And again, Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Brakatham to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alatham Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters if y'all just joined. Welcome TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. We're going to get it in as usual every week. Again, starting in the book of Genesis, chapter 16, the water, and 11. We're going to read the first 7 verses in Hebrew, and then we will read and transliterate it into English as well. All right, Genesis chapter 16 and verse 11. Waya Amar, Laha, Malakah, Yahweh, Ha, Ra'ah, Waya La Da'af, Ban, Wa Korah Atha, Sham Wa, Yashamai, Al, Kaya, Shemai, Yahweh, Al, Anyaka, verse 12. Waha, Wa'a, Yaha, Para, Adama, Yadawa, Bakal, Wayada, Kal, Bawa, Wa'ala, Panya, Kal, Chayawa, Yashakan, verse 13. So like me, get them to follow along. You can run the mouse while I read. Be on verse 13 right here. If you just hover over it, it'll highlight it for them right there. Go back down. One more. Right there. The water. All right, verse 13. Wa'ata Korah Sham Yahweh Hadabar Alayaha Ata Ha Al Ra'aya Kaya Amara Hagam Ra'ayah Al-Karaya Ra'aya, verse 14. Al-Khan Korah Labar Ba'ar La Kaya Ra'aya Hana Banyan, Salaki, Bayan, Kodash, Wabayan, Barada, verse 15. Watalad, Hagar, La'abaram, Ban, Wayakora, Abaram, Sham, Ban, Wa, Ashar, Yalada, Hagar, Yashamai, Al, verse 16. Wa Abaram, Ban, Shamanayam, Baladath, Hagar, Atha, Yashamai, Al, Abaram. Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. Just click that one right there. Right here. Nothing. Yeah, that one. All right, come over there. Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. Wayahaya, Abaram, Ban, Tasha'ai, Yup, Tasha'ayim, Shana, Wa, Tasha'ai, Shanyam, Wayara'a, Yahweh, Al, Abaram, Waya Amar, Ala Yawa, Ayan, Salaki, Anya, Al, Shagya, Hata, Halak, Lapanya, Wahayaha, Tamayam. That's it. In the English, all right, let me get it to the English for y'all that's online. I'll show y'all 1 second. All right, in the English, Genesis chapter 16 and verse 11. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 16, verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael.
Shall call him what?
Ishmael.
This is when the angel of the Lord is speaking to Hagar, the water. Speaking to Hagar, who became Abraham's other wife. His wife Sarah gave her handmaid to her husband Abram to wife so that she could bear him a child. So she was with child, and the angel told her that your son will be called Ishmael. That's what his name is going to be. Ishmael is the progenitor of the father of who you know as the Arabs, right. Or the, I guess that's the best way to put it, the Arab people, the people that live in Iran, Iraq. See a lot of them over here in our neighborhoods, in the ghettos, in the barrios, reservations, selling loose leaf cigarettes, cigarillos, swishers, right. Alcohol, all in our neighborhood. This is their father, Ishmael, who came from Hagar. Go ahead. Now, Salaki. And remember when the Lord told Abram, you will be a father of many nations. This is one of the nations. Ishmael is one of the nations who created a nation of people. All right? Go ahead.
Because the Lord had heard thy affliction.
The Lord heard thy affliction. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And he will be a wild man.
He'll be a what?
A wild man.
Allah Akbar.
Boom.
I tell you right there, they wild.
Right.
The Arabs are wild, blowing themselves up, thinking that they're gonna come into a new kingdom after they kill themselves for Muhammad and following the Quran. That's their book. That's not a book that you should be following, black man, Hispanic man, Native American, Indian woman and child. That's not our book. That's not our culture. That is for the nation of Ishmael.
Right.
That's why they are a wild man. Every nation of people is described in this Bible. Every nationality. And the word nationality or nation, it simply means race. Right. Every race of people on the earth has a biblical name and has a biblical characteristic that they show out in the open all day long, every day. You wouldn't be able to not notice who they are based on the description the Bible shows us. Ishmael is a wild man. What other nation of people on earth do y'all know of strap a bomb to their body, go on a plane, and blow stuff up? Anybody? Any other nation? Can anybody tell me? Not one. I know ain't no black person. A black person tell you all day, I'm gonna blow this motherfucker up. They'll tell you that all the time, but they ain't gonna blow nothing up.
Right.
A Negro is not gonna blow up anything. That's nothing, absolutely nothing at all. But Ishmael is a wild man. He's gonna do what he say he gonna do. He gonna blow it up. Right. He tell you he gonna blow it up, run. Run. Right. That's all I can tell you. Go ahead.
His hand will be against every man.
What?
Against every man.
Who do Ishmael bomb or murder? Anybody he wants. He does not have just a specific nation of people that they blow up. When they do their bombings, they blow up every nation of people they want to. If they go in France, they're just blowing up anybody that's around. They come to America, they blowing up anybody that's around. Anywhere they go, their hand is against what?
Every man.
Every man. You know why? Because Ishmael feel like his birthright was stolen. He feel like, and that's further on, but he feels like that Isaac, it's Isaac, right? I'm saying, okay. That Isaac took his birthright to be inherit everything that Abram had. And that's why he is against every man. Go ahead.
And every man's hand against him.
Oh, wait. Don't everybody want a piece of Iran and Iraq?
Right.
Everybody trying to get them. Everybody want to take what they got because they wealthy people. Dubai and all that there, yeah, they have some of the most riches because they have oil. They're very wealthy. But every man is against them because they are against every man as well.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Verse 13. And she called the name of the Lord that spake unto her, Thou God seest me. For she said, Have I also here looked after him that seeth me? Verse 14. Wherefore the well was called Bir Lahai Roi. Behold, it is between Kadesh and Bered. Verse 15. And Hagar bare Abram a son. And Abram called his son's name, which Hagar bare, Ishmael. Verse 16. And Abram was 86 years old.
80 just means 80. A score is 20. And 80. 20 times 4, 80. He was 86 years old.
Right. And Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abram.
And then they sit right here and tell you that you're too old to have children. Boy, look at him. Hey, while Abram was 86 years old getting them, you hear me? Yeah. Sisters, y'all don't want to hear that, I know. I ain't having no more children. No sweat, man. Abram was 86. That boy, and he wasn't even finished. That was the start. That was when he started getting it. Just saying. Go ahead, priest.
Chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9.
He was how old?
90 years old and 9.
He was 99 now. Now he's 99. It's 13 years later. Go ahead.
The Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
And be thou what?
Perfect.
And be thou what?
Perfect.
Well, they tell you in the Christian church that can't nobody be perfect but Christ, right? And God. And well, they say God because they say them both is the same.
Right.
They say ain't nobody perfect but God. But the Lord Almighty told Abram, walk before me and be thou what?
Perfect.
Perfect. You know how you be perfect? You know how a father would consider his son or his daughter perfect? If she did what he told her. If he did what he told her.
Right.
Abram did what the Most High God told him, which made him perfect.
Right.
That's how you be perfect, by following the law of God. A law is just a command.
That's right.
You follow what the Lord tell you, and you too can be perfect according to the Bible. Didn't Christ say, be ye what?
Therefore perfect.
As what?
Your heavenly Father is perfect.
Same thing. Christ said you can do it, so you can do it. The Most High God say you can do it, so you can do it. You can be perfect.
Right.
No matter what the Christian church tell you, they are liars.
That's right.
Jeremiah 23 tell you that they are liars. 23 and 23, ain't it? Or
right.
23 and 23. tell you that the pastors are liars. Don't listen to them. I pray you understand. Yeah. Go ahead, priest. It's one more, or that's it?
That was it.
Okay, all right. All right, in the Hebrew, let me switch it over for those online. So y'all can follow along. All right, we're go ahead. Genesis 17:2.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 2. In the Hebrew, Wa ataya salaki. Wa adana baryatya banyanya wa bayanat wa araba awatak ba ma'ad. Verse 3. Wayapala Abaram Al Panyawa Wayadabar Alawa Alahayu La Adamar. Verse 4. Anya Ana Baryatyu Atak Wahayat Yayat La'ab Hamawam Gawanyam. Verse 5. Wala'a Yakara A Wada Ata Shamka Abaram Wahayaha Shamka Abaram Kaya Abaha wait Salaki Kaya Abu Ha Mawan Ga Wayam Na Dadayak. Verse 6. Waha Salaki. Waha Baratya. Atak. Ba Ma'ad. Wana Tatatya. Lagawayam. Wamala Lakyam. Mamaka. Ya Taza Awa. Verse 7. Waha Kwamatya, Ata, Baryatya, Banyanya, no Salaki, Banyanya, Waba, Yanaka, Wabanya, Zaraka, A, Koryaka, Lada, Ratam, Laboryat, A Walam, Laha Yawat, Laka, La Alahayu, Wala Zora Aka, Akoyaka. Verse 8. Salaki. Wana Tatayu, Laka, Wala Zaraka. Akar Yaka, Ata, Arataza, Maga Yaka, Ata, Ka, Arataza, Kan, An, La, Akazat, A Walam, Wahaya Yatya. That was it.
That's it? Laham.
Oh, Laham, La, Alahayu.
All right, back in the English. Genesis chapter 17 and verse 2. And we're going to read through verse 8. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. We know that Abraham, again, is the father of nations. So the Most High held up his promise to Abram that he would multiply his seed exceedingly. Ishmael is a great nation. Isaac, Jacob, all of Abraham's children had a great number of children, a great number of seed. Verse 3, and Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, Verse 4, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Verse 5, neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee. Verse 6, and I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Verse 7, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed, singular. Y'all need to remember that. Thy seed is singular, not seeds. He did tell him he's going to be a father of many nations, plural with an S, but thy seed, singular. He said again, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. Verse 8, and I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. All right? In the Hebrew, which one is it? In the Hebrew, Genesis chapter 17 and starting at verse 9. Oh, Salaki. Click the KJV there to drop down. Yeah. And go to WNC. Yeah. And then click the arrow. All right, now we have the Hebrew. Now scroll down. Then go to 9. Scroll it all the way up to right there. Yeah. All right, Genesis chapter 17 and verse 9 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar al Hayam al Abraham wa ata Baryatya Tashmar ata Wazara'ika Akar Yaka Ladaratam, verse 10, Za'ata, Baryatya, Ashar, Tashamarwa, Bayanya, Wabayan, Yakam, Wabayan, Zara'ika, Akar Yaka, Hamawal, Lakam, Kal, Zakar, verse 11, Wa na malatam ata bashar iralatakam wa ha yaha la awaf baryath bayanya yakam but salakia bayan yakam, verse 12, waban shamanach yam Yam wala lakam kal zakar la derath yakam yalyad bayath wa makwanath kasat makal ban nakar ashar la'a mazara'ika ha wa'a, verse 13. 16. Okay. Verse 13. Hamawal. Hamawal. Yalyad. Bayatak. Wa Makwana. Kasapak. Waha Yatha. Baryatya. Basharakam. La Baryath. Iwalam. Verse 14. Wa, Irala, Zakar, Ashar, La'a, Yamwala, Ata, Bashar, Ralathwa, Wa Nakara, Ha, Napash, Hawa'a, Ma'ai, Maya, Ata, Baryatya, Hapar, Verse 15. Waya Amar. Al-Hayam. Abraham. Sharia. Ashatka. La'a. Takwara. Ata. Shema. Sharia. Kaya. Shara. Shema. All right. In the English. 9 through 15. All right, get it back to the English for y'all. All right, Genesis chapter 17, 9 in the English through 15.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 9. And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. Verse 10. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised.
Now he's talking about one specific seed of Abraham. We're not talking about Ishmael. We're not talking about any other nation of people except for that one seed. He made a covenant with one seed, with me, thee, and thy seed. Right. If he was talking about all of Abraham's seed, he would have said me, thee, and thy seeds.
Right.
1. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you.
This is the law of circumcision. This is when the Most High God is telling Abram that Isaac and his seed, everything after that, has to be circumcised.
Right.
That's why we do circumcision today. That's why you go, well, it's supposed to be, we're going to read what the time frame, 8 days after you're born, every male child is supposed to be circumcised. Right. That's why you go to the doctor, they circumcise your son. Some people don't do it, and they don't know that they're not following the covenant of the Lord if they are so-called blacks, Hispanics, or Native American Indians. Because we are commanded. It is the covenant between us and the Most High God that we're supposed to be circumcised. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generation. He that is born in a house or bought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed. Verse 13. He that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant.
Now, when he says that, I know y'all like, wait a minute. So if we buy a slave that's of another nation, do he got to be circumcised? It's not what it's talking about. We have what's called indentured servants or indentured slaves who were Israelites. If say, for instance, Gabar, I owed you a debt and I couldn't pay you that debt, but I got 6 sons, and I tell you, how about I let my son work for you for the next 2 years to pay off my debt to you? If your son ain't circumcised and I get him from you to be a servant for me for 2 years, and he not circumcised, he got to be circumcised before he come work for me, because he's Israel. Now, only because you're Israel. If it's Esau and I'm getting one of his, or say Canaan, if it's Canaan or African and I'm getting one of his sons to be a servant, I don't have to circumcise him. He's a servant. He's not, the covenant is not with him. So it does not matter for him. It's only for the children of Israel. That's it.
Verse 14. And the uncircumcised man, child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people.
Wait a minute, read that again.
And the uncircumcised man, and the uncircumcised man child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised.
Is not circumcised.
That soul shall be cut off from his people.
That soul shall be cut off from his people. That's how it was. That's the covenant that was originally gave to Abraham.
Right.
If your child was born an Israelite, and he did not get circumcised, he was cut off from his people. Like he was what is called banished or
banishment.
Yeah, banishment or not claimed. He wasn't claimed to be your people because he wasn't circumcised. Go ahead.
He had broken my covenant.
He did what?
Had broken my covenant.
That's why. Because he broke the Most High's covenant. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And God said to Abraham, as for Sarai, thy wife, or Sarai,
you said it right. Yeah.
Thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be.
That's when the Most High changed Sarai's name into Sarah. All right. So you do 16.
Or the book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 16. In the Hebrew.
You got it?
Wa barakatyu ata ha wagam na tatayu mamana laka bam wa baraka wa barakat yaha wahayat la ga wayam malak ya manyam ma mana laka ba wa barakat yaha wahayat laga wayam malak ya manyam mamana yahayawa. Verse 17. Wayapala Abraham Al Panyamwa Wa Yataza Kada. That's a deal.
Kara.
Waya Amar Bala Bawa Halabam Maha Shana Yawalad Wa Ama Shara Haba Dasha Ayam Shana Dalad. Verse 18. Waya Amar Abraham Al Ha Alahayu Lawa Yesham Yeshama Al
Yashama Al
Yashama'a Yakaya Lapanyaka. Verse 19. Waya Amar Alahayu Abal Shara Ashadak Yalata Laka Ban Wakwarat Shamwa Yataza Yataza Kokwa
Yataza Kawa. Yataza Kakwa.
Yataza Kakwa Waha Kwamatyu Ata Buryatyu Adawa No Atwa Labaryat Walam Lazar Wa
Lazarawa.
Lazar Awa Lazar Wa Call Yawa. Verse 20. Wala Yasham. Oh, this one. Wala Yashamayaka.
Yashamay Tayak.
Yashamay Tayak. Hana, Barakatya, Outward. Waha, Rabyatya, Outward. Bama'ad, Ma'ad.
Shanyam.
Shamya, Ashor. Na, Shayam. Yawalayad.
Wa.
Wa.
Nat.
Wa Natatat.
No. Wa. Nata. The Yawa.
Wa Nata the Yawa.
There you go.
Laga Waya. Waya. God Wala. Verse 20. Wa Ata.
21.
Verse 21. Salak. Wa Ata. Bar Yapya. Al Quayam. Ata. Yat Yataza Kakwa. Ashar. The Lad. Laka Shara. La Mawa'ad. Ha Azaha Bashana. Ha Akarat. Verse 22. Wayakal. Ladabar. Awa. Waya. Al Alahayim. Ma'al. Abar.
Abraham.
Abraham.
All right.
So,
No. Oh yeah, behind the R. John. That's my bad. Yeah, Abraham. Salaki. All right. So Genesis 17. What we was 16 through 22, right? Yeah. All right. Genesis chapter 17, verse 16 through 22. The water. Get it right for y'all here on English. All right, Genesis chapter 17 and verse 16. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. He's talking about Sarah. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. He didn't say that about Hagar. He said that about Sarah, though. He said she will be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Verse 17, then Abraham fell on his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? So he think it's a joke. He laughing like, man, look here, bro. I know you God, but I'm 100 years old. You talking about I'm gonna have another baby? And y'all say men be too old to have children, huh? That how y'all do? It's all right. But Abraham was 100. So he thought it was funny too. He laughed about it just the same. All right, and in verse 17, and shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear? Ooh-wee, she 90, finna have a child. So it's like, oh hell no. So like that's back in the day. This the one where y'all can use. That's way back then. They live to be 900 or something. It's okay. We understand. Right. God. Verse 18. And Abraham said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. Verse 19. And God said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed. And thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. You see how the Most High God made a clear distinction. I'm not talking about Ishmael, because Abraham said to him, you mean Ishmael, right? The Most High God say, no, Sarah is going to have your son. You're going to call him Isaac, and with him, I'm going to keep my covenant. Not with Ishmael, but with Isaac. He is the one I'm going to keep my covenant with. That's that singular seed I was talking about that we read, all right? Verse 19, let me see, verse 20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him and will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. That's what he gave to Ishmael. He did get a blessing. The Lord said that he was going to bless all the nations of Abraham. Ishmael got his blessing. Verse 21, but my covenant will I establish with Isaac. Clear distinction. Which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
It's a lot.
Go ahead, please.
I'm going to show you because today Christians teach that salvation for everybody.
Oh, we.
You know, they act like everybody get the promise. When they read Acts, when Peter said, for the promise unto you and to your children, and all they'll fall off. They don't know Peter talking to Israel.
That's right.
And for our children and us who scatter everywhere.
That's right.
But all through this book, the promise is only for one seed.
That's right.
Which is from Isaac, from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and his 12 sons. That's
right.
All the way down to us today. You know?
That makes sense, everybody? That makes sense? Yeah? Don't sound correct. Verse 22. Verse 22. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. All right? All right, verse 23. Genesis 17 and verse 23. Check. All right. 17 and 23. Waya koka. Salaki. Waya kwak. Abraham. Ata. Shemaiah. Banwa. Wa ata. Ka. Yaladia. Yalad. Yala. Ya. La. Yadya. Bayatwa. Wa ata. Ka. Makwana. Kasapawa. Ka. Zakar, Ba'anashya, Bayath, Abraham, Wayamala, Ata, Bashar, I, Ralatham, Ba'itazam, Ha, Yawam, Hazaha, Ka'ashar, Debar, Atwa, Alahayam, verse 24. Wa Abraham, Ban, Tasha'ayim, Wa Tasha'ay, Shana, Baha, Malawa, Bashar, Iralathwa, verse 25. Wa Ya Shemaiah, Banwa, Banwa, Ban, Shalash, Aishara, Shana, Bahama'alwa, Ata, Bashar, Iralathwa, verse 26. Ba'itazam, Ha Yawam, Hazaha, Namawal, Abraham, Wayashemaiah, Banwa, verse 27. Wakal, Anashya, Nashya, Bayathwa, Yalyad, Bayath, Wa Makwana, Kasa, Ma'ata, Ban, Nakar, Namalawa, Atwa. Genesis 18 and verse 1. Wayara'a, Layawa, Yahweh, Lanya, Mamara, Wahawa'a, Yashab, Patak, Ha Ahal, Kakam, Hayawam. Verse 2. Wayasha, I, Yanayawa, Wayura'a, Wahana, Shalash, Ha, Shalasha, Hanashyam, Natazayam, I'll, Yawa, Wayara, Wayarataza, La Kwa Ra'atam, Ma Pathak, Ha Ahal, Wayashatak, Wayashatak, Wa Rataza'a. That's it. All right, back in the English.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 23. And Abraham took Ishmael, his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that was bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the selfsame day, as God had said unto him. Verse 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Verse 25. And Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Verse 26. In the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son. Verse 27. And all the men of his house, born in the house, and bought with money of the stranger, were circumcised with him. Chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Verse 2. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground.
All right. Water. All right, back in the Hebrew.
Of the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 3. In the Hebrew, Waya Amar Adanya, Amar Na'a, Ma Taza Aya. There's Ma Taza Aya. Kana, Ba'an Yanka, Na'a, Da Abar, Ma'al, Badak. Verse 4. Yaqua, Na'a, Ma, what this way? It's a hell.
Ma'ita. Ma'ai.
Na'a, Ma'ata, Ma'yam, Wawa, Wara, Katazawa, Wagad Yakum, Waha Sha'ain,
Ainwa. Ainwa.
Waha Sha'ainwa, the Kat, Ha Atazah, verse 5, Wa'a Shalaki, Wa'a Kwa Ka Pata Lakam Wasa'adawa La Labakam Akar Da Abawa Kanya Al Khan A Baratam Al I Badakam. Waya Amor. Khan. Dasa. Kashar. Dabarat. Verse 6. Waya Mahal. Abaryam. Abaraham. Ha? This
Ahoha.
Ha ahoha. Shara. Waya Amar. Mahaya. Shalash. Shayam. Koma. Salata. La. Washaya. Wa'ashaya. Agawat. Verse 7. Wa'al. Habakwar. Ratazah. Abara. Wayakwat. Ban. Bakwar. Rakab. Watawab. Wayatan. Ha Nara. Wayamaha. La Ashawat. Outward. Verse 8. Wayakwat. Wayakwat. Kama'a. Wa Kalab. Waban. Abakwar. Ashar. Ashah. Wayatan. Lapanyaham. Waha. Ahmad. Al Layaham. Dakat. Ha'ataza. Waya Akawa. Verse 9. Waya Amarya. Al Yawa. Ayaha. Shara. Ashata. Waya Amar. Hana. Bahal. Verse 10. Waya Amar. Shawab. Ashawab. Alayak. Ka'ata. Kaya. Wahana. Ban. Lashara. Ashatat. Wa Shara. Shemai. Patak. Ha. Ahal. Wa'a. Akar Yawa. Verse 11. Wa Abraham. Wa Shara. Za Kwananyam. Bayam. Kadala. Lahayawat. La Shara. Arak. Kashamya. Verse 12. Wata Tazakak. Shara. Ba Kwarabah. La Amor. Akaya. Balatya. Hayata. Laya. Adana. Wa Adanya.
Went too far.
Oh, Salaki.
Well, you started at 10, right?
No, I started at
3? Yeah, you started at 3. You're supposed to go through 9. Salaki. Yeah, you're supposed to stop at 9.
Oh, I was looking for the color.
Salaki, yeah, my bad. I put it beside it instead of marking it off. Salaki, y'all, that was my fault. Getting it in, my bad. All right, we're gonna go back. Genesis. Yeah, no, it's too hard. That's my fault. I had it marked last time. All right, Genesis chapter 18 and verse 3 in the English. And said, my Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Verse 4, let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. Verse 5, and I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, so do as thou hast said. So the angels that came to visit Abraham, he wanted to wash their feet and make sure that they was fed. That's showing brotherhood. It was showing his gratefulness, gratitude, and humility to what the message that they brought from the Lord to tell him to do. All right. Let's see. Verse 6. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. Verse 7. And Abram ran unto the herd and fetched the calf tender and good and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. Basically, he went to get the best of what he had to serve these men or these angels at the time. Abraham went to get his best calf, a nice, good young one that's going to have tender meat, and it's going to be served to those angels. He told Sarah, make some fine bread. These brothers need to eat, make sure that they fed good. Verse 8. And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. Verse 9. And they said unto him, where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, behold, in the tent. All right. In the Hebrew, Genesis chapter 18 and verse 10. Mm-hmm. Genesis chapter 18 and verse 10 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Shawab, Shawab, Al-Yak, Ka'ata, Kaya, Wahana, Ban, Lashara, Ashatak, Washara, Shama'ith, Patak, Ahal, Wahawa'a, Akar Yowa. Verse 11. Wa Abraham, Wa Shara, Zakwanayam, Ba'ayam, Bayamyam, Kadala, Laha Yawa, La Shara, Arak, Khan Shayam. Verse 12. Wa da tazaka, tazahak, shara, bakwara, kwaraba'a, la amar, akaria, balathya, ha yata, laya, Aidina, Wa Adanya, Zaquan. Verse 13. Wa Ya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Abraham, Lama, Zaha, Tazakwaka, Shara, La Amar, Ha Apa, Amayam, Alada, Wa Anya, Zakwanaya. Verse 14, Hayapala'a, Ma Yahweh, Debar, La Mawa'id, Ashawa, Ala Yaka, Ka'ai, Khaya, Wa Lashara, Ban. Verse 15, Wa Takakwash, Wa Tatakosh, it's like Shara, La Amar, La'a, Tazak, Kwatya, Kaya, Yara'a, Wa Ya Amar, La'a, Kaya, Tazakwa. Verse 16, Wa Ya Kwamwa, Masham, Ha Anashyam, Wa Yashakwapawa, Panya, Saddam, Wa Abraham, Halak, I Ma, Lasha Lakam. That's it in the Hebrew. Now in the English. Come on, 10 through 16.
So the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 10. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah, thy wife, shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind him. Verse 11. Now Abraham and Sarah was old and well stricken in age. Mm-hmm. And it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women.
That's what that means.
Verse 11, when it said, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. That means they wasn't having sex no more, sleeping together.
That's it.
You know, they was old, 100-something years old, 90.
Like, yeah, that's it, baby. I ain't 10-5 no more.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? they would be what they call just Fred.
Yeah, they were just roommates at that point. Nah, so like that was still in real. Y'all don't quote that. We might find some on Instagram, YouTube or something. ISUPK say if they don't have sex no more, they just roommates. Yeah. I'm just playing.
And it's going to show you too, because even though they wasn't having sex, they still was married.
That's right.
Because a lot of people sometimes, you know, a lot of women, all men feel like if they ain't having sex, they ain't married no more. But clearly you could see they wasn't having sex and they still was married. You know.
That's right.
You know, sometimes women have issues that they can't have sex. Sometimes men have issues from eating wrong a lot of their whole life and have issues and stuff, you know. But a lot of times women go through a lot of stuff, might not feel like, you know, something with emotional problem. That man still can't leave her and say, well, it been about 2 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't leave your real for that. Verse 12. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, after I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure?
Ain't that the same thing Abraham did? Remember when he had his face to the ground and he laughed about it? Mm-hmm. Like, man, I'm 100 years old, bro. You said, I know you God, bro. It's like, right. But you telling me I'm finna have a kid, that's funny. She did the same thing. She laughed about it. Right. She like, we stricken in age. We old. How we finna have a child together? I gave him Hagar so he can have a son. He had one. Now y'all telling me that I'm finna have a kid and I'm 100? Baby, Lord can do some things. He made Abraham stand up in the paint.
How they have a kid if they weren't having sex?
They weren't having sex before they was told this.
Oh, okay.
They had just stopped for a while. They got old doing other stuff. Okay. But when they was told this, keep reading.
After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure? My Lord being old also?
So wait a minute. Now you clearly understand. How many of y'all, not your children, how many of y'all know what she meant when she said, me being old, and will I read that part again?
After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure?
What she mean by that? That's it. And that clearly tells you they had to have sex for this baby to come. Right. This ain't no immaculate conception.
Right.
Just because the angel of the Lord told them they're going to have a kid, she just didn't pop up pregnant. She got that pleasure. That boy told 5. Right. Yeah, he had to get the business. It's all right. We're going to keep going. It's a lot of kids.
My Lord being old also. Verse 13. And the Lord said unto Abraham, wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I of a surety bear a child, which am old? Verse 14. Is anything too hard for the Lord?
Well, the Most High like. So she think it's a joke, huh? She think I can't stir that thing up to make her get hot up in here? Ooh-wee. She finna get the business. Just cause y'all old, this me, this the Lord. Watch me work. She gonna get hot and ready. You gonna tell that fire. Go ahead.
At the time appointed, I will return unto thee, according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Verse 15. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh.
Yeah, don't lie. I saw it when you laughed, so why you gonna lie and say you didn't?
Yeah.
You're talking to an angel of the Lord. He's terrestrial. He can see what you don't see, what you don't think he can see. He saw you laugh, now you're lying about it. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I did see you laugh, and you still gonna have a child.
And it said, she laughed within herself.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't even laughing out loud. She laughed within herself, and the angel knew her thoughts.
Yeah, right. And y'all just remember how it's the same way that Christ knew when the Pharisees, when the Pharisees and Sadducees were whispering about him, or just talking behind his back, or saying things, or when the disciples were thinking things. Christ knew it because he could see what it was that they were thinking.
Right. Just go to show you, sometimes, the man of the Lord, he could know what you're thinking.
Ooh-wee. I better watch y'all thoughts. So we listening. Wives. Y'all children too. You know how you be like, oh, I know what you were thinking. I saw it I saw it run across your mind. You better not think like that. Oh, y'all don't get talking like that? You don't tell them that? You don't tell them you know what they think?
I try not to let them lie.
Most right.
We did it coming up. My daddy would say something. But as long as you couldn't prove it, we ain't lying on things.
Good.
Yeah. So sometimes, you learn to just let it play out.
Right.
Just let it play out. But you see, sometimes I tell my real, he was about to lie yet.
It was coming up, but you called it before it came out. It's all right, crap.
So, I kind of.
It's all love,
yeah. It's all right, crap.
It's all love.
Verse 16. And a man rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom. And Abraham went with them to bring them on the way.
All right. That concludes the readings, both in Hebrew and in English. Tune in again next week, Sabbath Saturday, Sabbath service, ISUPK, Louisiana. We'll be here at noon again. We also have the mighty captain of the South, Captain Kahan, on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m., teaching an amazing class, different series. I don't know what series he's on right now. Is he doing a 2-part for what he did last week? Okay. But yeah, tune in 7 p.m. ISUPK Louisiana. We are on YouTube and Facebook. On Wednesday night, the Heavenly Priest, Officer Yasad, be in the building, man, getting it in for the ISUPK Louisiana law class. With that, I say a majim, which means to stand. And let's give a hand to my rib and Mathias for the amazing brunch. I see you back there, Moses put it in the hair like, that was it. She came through. Well, sorry, cry, Moses. I felt that way too, bro. All right. Y'all see how a little grocery changed that horn? My bad, y'all. So like it. You know that thing there, man. All right, Hapan Hakodam, which means to turn and face the east. For y'all already facing the east back there. We're going to do the prayers both in English and in Hebrew. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemaiah,
Shabbat Shemaiah,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Asha,
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashemayah,
Bashemayah,
Nathilanao,
Nathaniel,
Lakam,
Nakam,
Call,
Call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Salaknawa,
Kabawaknawa,
Kabawaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabawak Yanawa,
Kabawak Yinawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kaba'ayanawa. When I
Daba'awiyana,
say one,
but you sound one,
a ball,
Abal,
I was showing
I
out.
was showing now,
Mayan,
Manyan,
Right,
Right,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Wa'ala,
Wahatapara,
Hatabara,
La'aiwalamyam,
no, I would know.
I'm Aman. I swear.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
will be done,
thy will be done
in earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our
as
debts
we forgive our debtors,
as we forgive our
and
debtors.
lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah,
Nathanael.
Nathaniel,
Hakak.
Hakah,
Hakak.
Hakah,
Laura Pa'ah.
Laura Pa'ah,
Call Maka'ala.
Call Maka'ala,
Wakal Madawa.
Call Madawa,
Hakak.
Hakah,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Ha Matazariah.
How much is the right?
Hakak.
Hakah,
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam,
Ha Matyam.
how much young?
Hakak.
Hakah,
Arakawat.
I recall what?
Hatama'ala.
After Ma'ala,
Lagarshin.
the guard,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
The water Aman.
the one amen. In the English, Yahweh, in
Yahweh.
the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh
please
Shai.
give us the power,
Please give us the power.
the power to heal
The power to heal
all manner of sick
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease.
power to cleanse the
The
leper,
power to cleanse the leper.
the power to raise the
The
dead,
power to raise the dead.
power against unclean
The
spirit,
power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lana
Wa Yasha'ala.
Why Yasha'ala,
Ha. Salaki. Wa Ha Bayah.
why Habayat,
Saparium.
Safari,
Barak.
Barak,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
The water Aman.
the one amen. In the English, Lord,
Lord.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
bless us,
Bless us.
and Israel,
And Israel.
and the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah,
Ayanya.
Anyanya,
Al-Haharyam.
Al-Hahar,
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah.
Azari,
Isaiah.
Azari,
Ma'ain.
Ma'ain,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Asha,
Shamyah.
Shamyah,
Salaki. Shemayim.
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah,
All Yathan.
all you done,
Lamawat.
Lamawat,
Regalka.
Regalka,
All Yanawam.
all yellow one,
Shamarka.
Shamar,
Hanala'ah.
Analaha,
Yanawam.
yellow one,
Wala'ah.
Walaha,
Yayashan.
Yayishan,
Shawamah.
Shalomah,
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'al,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Al Yah.
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka.
Yamyak,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashamat.
Hashamat,
La'ayaka. Salaki. La'ayakaka.
Yahayakaka,
Wayarak.
Yara,
Balayala.
Balayala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamar,
Makal Rai.
Makara,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Atnapaska.
Atnapat,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza'atka.
Hazak,
Wabawa'atka.
Abawahak,
Ma'aith.
Ma'ai,
Wa'aid Iwalam.
Ma'ai, I will know. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill,
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
from whence cometh my help.
From which cometh my
My
help?
help coming from the Lord,
My help cometh from the
who
Lord,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot
He will not suffer thy foot
to be moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve
from
thee
all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Dakarash,
Wa Al-Tashakwat,
Wa'al-Dashakwat,
Al-Kayahana,
Al-Kayahana,
Awayabyaka,
Al-Muyabyuka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Amika,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayada,
Ya'aitazawa,
Ya'atazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amor,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakida,
Wanakakada,
Maguya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yasaka,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shamyasha,
Iwada,
Arada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Nawa'atazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakatwa,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarawa,
Yakarawa,
Ahaya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashama,
Aliyam,
Aliyam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'abu,
Wahagaria,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawa,
Wa'amawa,
Wa'aimala,
Wa'amala,
Palasha,
Palasha,
Anyashabia,
Anyashab,
Tazawar,
Tazawa,
Gam Ashawar,
Kam Asho,
Nalawa,
Nawawa,
I'm
Am,
Hayawa,
Awawa,
Zarawat,
Zawa,
Labanyalawat,
Nabanyalawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadi,
Kasa,
Kasa,
Sara'ah,
Sara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabyu,
Banakal,
Banaka,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Ashamatwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'anda Awa,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shamyatamwa,
Nadayab, Nada,
Lada,
Yab,
Ya,
Mawa,
Mawa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'aru,
Wakazaba,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakazazo,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Call Nasayakamwa,
Call Nasan Yakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashur,
Amarwa,
Amaru,
Nayarash,
Nayara,
Salaki, Nayarasha,
Narusha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shamyatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagagala,
Kakwat,
Kakwat,
Lapanya Ruka,
Napanya Raka,
Ka'at,
Ka'an,
Saba Ira Ya Ira,
Daba Aru Ya'aru,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Kan,
Kan,
Daradatma,
Daradapma,
Basa Irika,
Masa Arika,
Wabasa,
Wabasha,
Wapatka,
Wapata,
Tabahalam,
Dabahalu,
Malaha,
Malaham,
Salakim, Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Panyam, Wam,
Wayaba Kwaswa,
Wayab Bakwas,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahal,
Yabashwa,
Yabas,
Wayaba Hawa,
Wayaba Haw,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakapar,
Waya Abadwa,
Yawa Abapu,
Wayada Aiwa,
Wayada Abu,
Kaya Ata,
Kaya Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahal,
Labadka,
Labaka,
Al Yawan,
Ayawam,
Al Kal Ha'arataza.
I'll call Ya'aratala. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace.
be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo thy enemy.
For lo, thy enemy
Make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
Can lift up the
have
head.
lifted up their
They have
head.
taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
And
people
consult
and consulted
against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden
They
one.
have said,
They have said,
Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. And the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes of Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assure also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, as the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zaid. Yea, and all the princes of Zebah. And as Zamunda, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh my God, make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy temper. And make them afraid. With thy stone. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Lord. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, of the Most High, over all the earth.
Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai?
Why
Maka Ya'ala? Why Ala Yahai? Why Alahayim? Matazabaya? Alawap Yahana? Ha Alawapyim? Ha Serenyim? Ha Kwatazayanyim? Ha Kayal Yalamyim? Why Ha Akwakyin? Yahweh Ba'Hashem? Yahweh Shai? The water Aman.
In the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yohana. The general. The captain. The officer. The trooper. And the sister. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Sar, which means to turn. Sisters, you may be seated. Men of Israel. You want to say that? I'm going to just hold it. I'm going to get a salute. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Like it. Let me get this down. Men of Israel, a Majim Shabbat, a Majim Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. That's Matah, hands down. Sar, face the sisters. A Majim sisters, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, a Majim Shabbat, a Majim Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, Adhan Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Matah, class dismissed.